I want to wish all of the teachers in Fayette County a very happy Teacher Appreciation Week. I certainly would want you to know that the Board of Education is deeply appreciative of all of the work that our teachers do to serve our students and to serve the community. And I wanted to share a real quick little story about a teacher of mine that I think was extremely impactful. Of course, this has been many years ago, but it was here in Fayette County. Now, I had many great teachers. It would be impossible for me to just pick one or even a few that were the best or that were my favorites. But among all the terrific teachers, I'd like to talk about Mrs. Wise, who was my 8th grade English teacher. She stands out in my mind for several reasons, which I think may be of interest to you. First of all, I had the very strong impression, and I know that this sounds like a cliche maybe, but I had the strong impression that she knew me and that she respected me as a 14-year-old person. She required that the class write quite a bit, and she respected what I wrote and what the other students wrote by always reading it and responding back to us. She pointed out punctuation errors and run-on sentences. I'm sure there were a lot of those. But what I was most interested in was her reaction that she wrote at the end of the essay or of the paragraph. She would always write a few sentences of comments or suggestions. Sometimes she would point out something that was a funny observation, or maybe there would be some criticism that she would make, or a challenge for an upcoming assignment. But it was her feedback that meant so much to me, very personal feedback. She made class interesting and very relevant every day. I remember enjoying going to her class. Quite frequently, she would select 5 or 6 sentences or exemplary paragraphs written by us. She'd put them into a single document, duplicate and distribute them for the rest of the class to be able to read. As a class activity then, we would read them, and then she would lead a discussion about each of the examples. What was effective about that sentence? How would you revise that paragraph? Was there another way to express that idea better? Now, all of these sample writings were anonymous, no one's name was on them. And so there was a pretty lively discussion about each student's work. I learned a lot from those discussions. I know I took my writing much more seriously because you never knew, tomorrow that writing, some part of it may be in print. I remember learning at the end of my 8th grade year that Ms. Wise would be moving to the 9th grade the next year. And I thought, well, it would be fortunate if I could be in Ms. Wise's class a second year, and that's what happened. It's not often that you can say that you enjoyed having a teacher so much that you wanted to have that same teacher again the next year. Ms. Wise and many other teachers prepared me for more advanced coursework in high school and in college. And surely my positive experiences in her class helped to steer me into majoring in English and in college and becoming a high school English teacher myself. In hindsight, I can say that I learned to be a better writer in her class, but I learned to be a better writer in a lot of teachers' classes. But the most important thing is that in Ms. Wise's class, I also learned to enjoy writing. And that's what is special to me about Ms. Wise, who was my 8th and 9th grade English teacher. Again, I wish you a happy Teacher Appreciation Week. I hope that you feel appreciated. I hope that you feel celebrated during this important time of the school year. Thank you.